Hi everybody, welcome to the Astrology Chat for September 13th, 2023. So the keys for today are to give yourself grace and compassion as you continue to work things out. The energies of today are pretty serious and can lean towards being meticulous. And if you're not careful of letting yourself see what needs to be done without necessarily judging yourself, it can turn into like a really heavy and judgmental day. And I don't want to scare you, but I do want you to be aware of the fact that if all of a sudden you just feel like you're doing nothing right and you're running yourself through your own inquisition, I want you to be mindful of the transits today and be mindful of making that energy a focus into something that is energy that's transmuted into action rather than just like self-flogging yourself. And I say this because we have the moon in Virgo, and we wake up to the moon in Virgo. When the moon is in Virgo, this is all about the attention to detail. This is all about how you're organizing, how you're functioning, what's going on with your health, and what you're doing to help other people and what you're doing to help yourself. And Virgo energy is very meticulous, right? This is, if I would say, what type of energy an architect would kind of lean into, I would say a Virgo, right? They want to make sure the measurements are right so the building doesn't fall down and nobody dies. Legitimate concerns. Now, this energy is amplified by the fact that the moon in Virgo is also going to be conjunct Mercury, that is also in Virgo and retrograde. So there's going to be this ability to see like a long view about what needs to be reorganized and how you're communicating with yourself, how you're communicating with others, what needs to be changed in your mind and how you're talking to yourself about the things that you're doing. Mercury loves being in Virgo, and Mercury is going to go retrograde on the new moon on the 15th. And then by the 16th, 17th is going to be visible and you're going to have a lot more movement. So just remember that you're dealing with a Mercury that's retrograde, that's in the process of rearranging and re-understanding and reorganizing and making adjustments. Now, the clinch is that this is happening with an opposition to Saturn that's retrograde in Pisces. And Saturn opposing the moon is an intense energy, right? Like Saturn is father time. Saturn is the serious spirit of like, what are you doing with your time? And how are you being disciplined? And how are you being accountable? And where are you stepping up for yourself to make your dreams come true? And again, it's going to be important to recognize that you have things that you need to do and also give yourself credit for the things that you are doing and give yourself grace and compassion for the space in between. And beating yourself up during your process is not going to get you to where you want to go. The key here is to love yourself through the process, to give yourself more compassion, to give yourself more understanding. Hold yourself accountable to the overall process, but also remember you're walking. And if you're continuing to walk and you're continuing to grow and you're continuing to strive to understand and to implement, then you're going in the right direction. So again, this is a thin line, right? Make sure that you're walking that line of productivity and compassion. If you do that, then you're going to have a better day, but there is just a heaviness in the air. We are in these final degrees of Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and that is some serious energy. There's a reason I love Virgo energy, but there's also a reason why everybody else might not love Virgo energy. So be the nice Virgo in your life to your life today. Love you guys so much. Bye.